I know lots of people are going to ask for the pup, so here is the pup. And say hi. Are you tired, baby? It's been a busy day. It's been a busy day for the puppy. Yeah. Okay. Off you go. You want to go. Yeah, very, very sad that she lost those two cheetah, but unfortunately, that is the way it goes out there. And hoping she can continue to keep the rest of them alive. Hi, Skitch Cats. So yes, yeah, it was quite. It was an interesting one. Yeah, obviously quite sad that we lost that she lost those two cubs. She was in an area where there'd been there's a big male leopard that had been around quite a bit from the tracks and stuff like that. And leopards are a lot more stealthy than lions and that. So we don't know what happened, but we can only speculate. It could even be baboons. Baboons pose a serious threat to little cheetahs. So that's also a possibility. And there's a big population of baboons on the reserve. Thanks, Patty. Exactly, Noel. Three cubs is terrific. She's doing so well. Well, thank you, Lindsay. Yes, we don't doctor our stories. We try to keep it as real as possible with what's happening, and no need to dramatize. I mean, it's a great story in itself, and it's absolutely riveting to be able to follow these cats. Yes, Marcy, we are using our new camera. Almost all that footage is shot on both of the new 4K cameras. I saw quite a few people were asking about the hernia cub. Unfortunately, the little cub with the umbilical hernia is one of the ones that didn't survive. Hi, Atul. I haven't been to India. I would love to go to India to see tigers and lions in the Gir forest and snow leopards and all sorts, and that black leopard. And there's some amazing black leopards there. I'm not sure why it did that. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, thanks very much, Becky. The sad has to come with the joy and out there, and that's the sad thing. So we want to tell you the real story. We're not going to sort of glitz and glam it and pretend all is well. What was that? Yes, thank you. So I don't even know if I want to take off my Springbok jersey. Oh, that's lovely, Kelly. Yeah, Scotty's been out here with us for a while. We've been doing some stuff at night with him, so it's been quite fun having Scott. He's still around for a little bit. He's at a friend's house at the moment. So yes, you might see a bit more of Scott in this next week. I see Jamie wore hers yesterday. Yes. Sorry about that, Balka dog. At all, yes, I'm very much in touch with the Safari Live crew. Jamie is my fiance, and she still works there. So yes, I do know what's going on there. Yes, we are going to do another live chat with Scotty D. We're not exactly sure when. It all depends on what's been happening. Lindsay, that area, unfortunately, it is in between three big main tar roads. So unless it'll take a long time before those fences are going to be dropped. Well, we can ask Mr. Henry, Chris. Well, we'll try to get him on for a chat as well. Joyce, which cubs, the lion or the cheetah? So which cubs, what age? But anyway, I can answer both. I'm just trying to work out. When are those cheetah cubs born? They must be close on 4.5 months now. And the lion cubs are about 2 months old, just over 2 months old. There, and Nat also watched the rugby. Any updates on Sandy Bend? No, we haven't actually seen her. She's been on the neighboring reserve for a while. So that's Skitch Cats. Bucket and BB were born in February. So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So they're 8 months old now. Oh, well, thank you very much, James. James gave us a shout out on Safari Live. That's much appreciated. Yes, just we would love to catch up with Sandy Bend again, and those 3 cubs as well. One of the reasons we didn't focus too much on her is because she does go into an area, into other reserves where we are unable to follow her. Karen, the cheetah managed to get away from the lions because she's just a lot faster. Anissa in Arizona, how do I become a patron, please? Vimpy will post the link in the chat. Someone is asking how to be a patron. So Vim will pop a... Oh, I will definitely... We will be adding some more shirts and stuff. We've just been quite busy at the moment. But yes, Sandy Bend shirts, etc. will definitely be coming out. Joyce, sadly not. We only have one intern still with us, and that is Lucky. And he has been an absolute star. And then if you're wondering how to get your t-shirts and whatnot, there we go. VM's just popped it there. Teespring as well. And Lucky's his camera work is really getting there, and his editing as well. So he's been working a lot with Vim. We've got to do a bit of manual labor tomorrow, unfortunately. During the Badger had a bit of a mishap following the Lions the other night, so we need to replace a spring, and we need to go now put new springs on the back of the Badger. So that's one of those things that those vehicles work hard, and we go through some really tough terrain. So yeah, I was not born in the UK at all. I was born in the bustling metropolis of Pietermaritzburg in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. If you want to email Charles at paintedDog.tv. He handles all that type of stuff. So VM and I can stick to what we're good at. And that's getting out there and getting you guys the great shots and footage and telling the story of those cats. As you can see, the low felt is warm. I'd say, Vim, what do you reckon it is? Probably close to 26, 27 degrees Celsius. And yeah, it might even still be over 30 degrees Celsius. So we're probably sitting in the 80s, maybe even in the 90s. Fahrenheit, and it is 7:30 at night, and you can see it's dark outside. But that's it. The foot is doing well. It is on the way to recovery. Hopefully soon I'll be able to. VM Barron, there's a typo in the email address. Yeah, I know. Springs can definitely bite, especially leaf springs. KB, no, it's not. That was Thorny Bush. We are in a reserve called the Rietspruit Game Reserve. And it is just outside Hoedspruit. It's about 15,000 acres, give or take a few hundred either side. And it is made up of three farms. Leadwood Big Game Estate, where my parents live. Kaya and Dorval. And finally, Blowbunk, which is a private one. Yes, there are plans for the sound on the Hyena Leadwood Den. Unfortunately, we are working at it. Rutherford Clan, yes, we will be doing some stuff on hyenas as well. Lucky's gone out with my dad a few times to film film them. Elephants can be kept on any reserve as long as you have the correct fencing and stuff like that. And the elephants are hopefully on their way. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to move elephants due to the lack of rain. So we need to wait for it to rain a little bit, and hopefully we'll get some elephants in the next couple of months. So Noel, white muscle disease is not from a lack of water. It is from a lack of a mineral called selenium, which is got out of the fat of animals. So white muscle disease happens when lions and stuff are not getting a specific vitamin that helps them break down the fat. Janet, unfortunately, not much rain. It was a lot of thunder and lightning and whatnot, and we ended up with probably just over the 2-3 storms. Not much more than about 3 or 4 millimeters. Nat is wondering how much camera time. So for those of you who don't know how we do it, what we do is it's normally probably filming them probably about 7-8 days filming solidly to get enough footage to put together that thing. Ashley, what made me cut my hair? The heat and the pain of brushing it at 4 o'clock in the morning before we went filming. The pain of brushing, actually, probably more than anything else. So I just decided, time for a change. Indigo Girl, we thought about submitting for a Webby. I think we're too late, OVM. We're too late, unfortunately, to submit for a Webby. And also their entry fee is quite steep. So it's a $500 entry fee. And at the moment, we would rather spend our money on things like sorting out sound for the hyena den and getting different cameras and things like that. So yeah, so at the moment, maybe one day we will. I saw a man wiping the camera a couple of days ago. That was VM though. It was VM and me and Scott. Canine distemper is basically a very bad form of runny stomach that affects canines mostly. So domestic dogs, wild dogs, and jackals are the. Thanks, Noel. Yeah, we thought about it, but as I said, we really want to get everything perfect. We can always go for next year. But yeah. We did think about it. We did actually think about asking you guys, but you guys have been so amazing, our patrons and whatnot, that we as I said, we'd rather spend the money now on fixing our existing stuff than entering a competition. But yeah, well, we will definitely look at entering the Webbies at some point. No, I haven't found any more accidental geocaches yet. How expensive are infrared cameras, Lindsay? It depends. If you're talking about like ones for hyena dens, or ones that like we use on the vehicles. The camera itself, we've got a camera that can do infrared, but those are about $2,500. And then the expensive part is actually infrared lights. Those are about $1,000. With the rig and stuff, about $1,500 each. Yeah, so that's and at the moment, Ashley, is it safe to raise a family here? Yes, very much so. I don't even lock my house, but I live in an estate. Yes, I like my flip flops. I don't like closed shoes; they're too hot. Well, thank you very much, Patty. Thanks so much, Noel. Yes, we're gonna try our luck at entering a few other little film festivals and stuff. The ones that don't require cash to enter. And what we're planning, we're still not sure exactly which ones that we're going to go for. But we're in the process there, and what we are hoping to do is once we've got a bit more, the Tale of Two Mothers will actually turn into a sort of a 1 hour all the way through. So that and I think that's going to be very, very cool. So once we've finished it, And let's just chat about quickly what's happening in the next coming months. So for this year, yes, Alicia, there's 2 more baby hyenas at the den. Well, what's happening for the rest of this year, there's 1 more episode of Tale of Two Mothers coming out for this year, and then a Christmas special, and that, so that'll be fun. So 2 more, and then Wim's going to head down to see his family down in the Cape in Stellenbosch, and then my family, some of my family and Jamie's family are going to come visit us here in the Lowveld. B, we have looked into some of those, so we will be entering slowly. But as I say, we like we've done with everything with Painted Dog so far. We'd rather go slowly and do it properly rather than rush and try sort of do something that might not be quite where the standard that Wim and I want it at. Both of us are perfectionists in our own way, so we'd like to, and we also want to make sure that the business is sustainable over the long term, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to keep building very, very slowly, and as much as we can when we can. Exactly, Lindsay. Drones are incredibly useful wildlife stuff, and most people, I mean, even a cheap helicopter costs, what's it, 4,800 rand. What's that about? $3,000 an hour. I thank you for Alicia. You can thank Wim. Exactly, gently catch the monkey. You can thank Wim for the music choice, as always. Absolutely outstanding. So I'm always in awe of Wim's choice of music for these things, and it's brilliant. I get quite excited while we're in the editing process because I'm getting ready to do the scripts and stuff, and then I get to see what music Wim's chosen for us this week, which is I find quite exciting. Wim, what was the first song called? Wim's going to tell me now. Indigo Girl, thanks very much. We have got some sort of ideas up the sleeve that we might do some funding for, and I've got some interesting ideas how you guys can be more involved. Sorry, I'm just. Thank you so much. Yes, Wim is awesome.
The artist is Maya Johanna.
Wim says the artist is Maya Johanna. And the song is called? Wim will post the name of the song. There we go, or what it is. Thank you very much, Janet. Song of Rain, the last thing I feel like is a pot of hot tea. I'm going to have a glass of water filled with ice. It is steamily warm here at the moment. And we're also going to go have our dinner now that the Tale of Two Mothers is out. Carol, yes, we do. We pay subscriptions to 2 different spots where we can get music and sound effects and stuff from. No apple juice. Early morning tomorrow, fixing the car. Thank you very much, Alicia. What's for dinner tonight? Chili, bacon, and tomato pasta. Born to Become by Maya Johanna. There we go. Thanks, B. I think Hollywood's a bit too much for us. We'll stick to banging around in the African bushveld. The dog is with Wim in the office because the air conditioner has to run in the office. Otherwise, the computers get too hot and stop working. So the dog is also enjoying the coolness of the office. Thank you very much, Mary Elizabeth, and I look forward to you having a marathon watching session of Tale of Two Mothers. So guys, I'm going to say good night, and it's been grand as always, and I will catch up with you later in the week. Patrons, we are going to be having a live private chat, so keep a lookout for that. I'm not exactly sure 100% when yet. It depends on what we do, but probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then we'll also be having another live chat with Scotty. Not sure whether we're going to do it from out in the field, or we might do it from here at home. So lots to look forward to, and have a wonderful week, everyone. And hopefully we're going to go find you some amazing stuff to film this week, and you can get ready for the next episode of A Tale of Two Mothers in 2 weeks. Also, before I forget, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. A lot of people have been saying they're not getting the notifications when we go live. So even if you have subscribed, you have to click on the little notification bell, and that will tell you whenever there is any new content, whether it be live or non-live, coming out on paintedDog.tv. Night, everyone.